So let's start with combo 2. This combo again consists of two cases. Case number 3. So let's discuss the object and image. Imagine that I am having one concave mirror, again the same points P, F, C. Now imagine that the object is at between F and C. That means F and C. So here, as you can see, green color object is there. A ray which is going parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through focus. Now one more rule. The ray which is passing through center of curvature, it will retrace its path. So as you can see, they are actually meeting at a point beyond C. So here will be the image. Join this with your principal axis. As you can see, this sky blue line is A dash B dash and it is upside down because real images are always inverted. So the image will be beyond C. So what will be the nature of image? Nature of image will be, the image will be beyond C, real and inverted, and much larger in size. From the size of arrow you can estimate much larger in size as compared to the size of object. Now similarly, the case number 4, imagine the object is now beyond C. So see here, the mirror is there, again 3 points P, F, C. The object is at beyond C. The ray which is going parallel, it will pass through focus. The ray which is passing through C, it will retrace its path. These two rays are actually meeting at a point and this point is in between F and C. So the image will be between F and C. So what will be the nature of image? The image will be between F and C, real and inverted and diminished. As you can see, this size is much smaller as the size of object, so it will be diminished. In physics we use smaller word in terms of diminished, means we don't use small word, we use diminished. Okay, so let's move on to our last combo, that is the unique combo. In the previous two combos we have understood that two cases are reciprocal of each other, but in combo number 3 such reciprocal nature will not be observed, and this combo is a unique combo, means these two cases which we are about to discuss, these are unique in its own. Now let's start with case number 5. Imagine the object is at C. This is very interesting case. See, the object is at C and the ray which is passing parallel, it will pass through focus, and the ray which is passing through focus, it will pass parallel to the principal axis. Now as you can see, the both rays are meeting at a point and this is exactly at C. Means if the object was at C, the image will also be at C. This is the only case in case of spherical mirror where the image is exactly of the same size as that of the object. Nature of image will be at C, real and inverted, same size as that of the object, and this diagram is basically a type of box, so this is very unique in its own. Clear? Now next one is your last case. Till here you have studied 5 cases and all these 5 cases are making real and inverted images. But in this last case, the image will be virtual one. So let's start. Imagine the object is very close to the spherical mirror. This very close area is between F and P. Imagine the ray which is going parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through focus, and the ray which is passing to center of curvature, it will retrace its path. Now they both are not actually meeting, but as I can see that these are non-parallel lines. So if I try to construct it behind the mirror, these lines appear to meet at a single point, but this point is coming behind the mirror. So this type of image is known as virtual image, and virtual image is always erect. So what will be the nature of image? Image will be behind the mirror, virtual and erect, and enlarged. Enlarged means very large in size. So these 6 cases, I guess they are clear to you. So let's take a quick recap of these three cases: combo 1, combo 2, combo 3. So if the object is at infinity, the image will be at focus, and if the object is at focus, the image will be at infinity. Similarly, in case 2, if the object is between F and C, the image will be beyond C, and if the object is beyond C, the image will be between F and C. Similarly, if the object is at C, the image will be at C, and if the object is between F and P, the image will be behind the mirror. Clear?